Thank you for joining us. Today we are handling a very interesting subject because today is on 25th of September. We already past midnight here in East Africa, and we understand our brothers and sisters who had addressed the issue of the rapture and its possibility and their prophecy and calculation that it should be happening yesterday. That is on 20. And these are our brothers and sisters. And one of our message here from Ecclesia is that we appreciate them. We appreciate their diligence, their watching out for his coming, and we honor that. Even those who got it wrong, we honor that they were careful to observe and to be careful, to be watchful of this day. Their reasons for it to be in this season are well thought out, and the searching of God's mind is our passion, and we are not afraid. We celebrate everyone who went out to try and search out God's mind to find out where the rapture is, and when it has not happened, every one of us can go back and search out God more and his heart and mind, so that when he comes, we are ready for him, and we be aware when the season of his coming is happening. We know we are in the last days. Our master has made that very clear. We are not in the last days. We're in the last hours. So we have a consciousness that tells us to be extremely readiness of his coming and to continue making the preparations for his coming. So in Ecclesia, when we speak to heavens, when we speak to God, when we make our declarations to God, we say, preparation for your coming are happening. We are making the preparations for your coming. And this is what we declare to our God. And this is our diligence, that in every day we continue making preparations for his coming. We honor our God, we revere his word, and we acknowledge that every single moment we are in readiness, and we put ourselves in readiness for his coming. And we don't find anything wrong with those who are preparing for his coming, even those who are projecting his coming to be on 24th with very good reasons and projections. We honor that. We need to state our position on these issues of rapture. And I know we have those people who believe the church will be there through persecution. There are those who say the church will not go through the persecution and the Antichrist cannot be manifested with the church on the earth. We have those that will say that the Antichrist will be manifested, but at the half of the 7 years, 3.5 years, then the church will be raptured. And we have all these things that so we have those who say church in tribulation or in persecution days, and church will not be there, rapture would have happened. We have those who say the church will be there in times of persecution. And we want to say this: our position to all our brothers and sisters, fathers in faith and leaders, and those people who have really put hours searching out the scriptures, searching out the Holy Spirit. We really honor all these positions, and we realize and we appreciate the reason they come to such conclusion. Our position, on the other hand, is quite different. Every one of you who belongs to this move of the Ecclesia of God in the earth, our position is we are always in expectation of a rapture. Not having a rapture is not success for us. As you are looking for a rapture before the persecution, well and good. In the middle of the 7 years, well and good. Even going through persecution with the Antichrist government, very good. But our position is this, and it's consistent with the scriptures. From the days of our great father, Enoch, who walked with God until he was no more. That is the format by which all Ecclesians, all people of the Church of God in this age and in this move of God, we walk with God for a rapture. We're not walking with God with any limitation. We are not thinking, is it after, in the middle, or before the persecution or the coming up of the Antichrist. That is not our occupation. As our father Enoch is, so are we. As our father Elijah is, so are we. We believe in immortality. We believe in walking with God until we are no more, like our father Enoch. We believe in walking with God and having discussions until it becomes, and God make a decision at the mountain and says, okay, you go up down there, anoint Elijah to be a prophet in your place, anoint Jehu, anoint these as kings. And then every member of the prophetic families, they knew that great prophet is going to be taken away. And they kept on telling Elisha, do you know your master will be taken away? And Elisha continued followed him, and the man of God continued to try to dissuade him from following him. And the man of God, Elisha, will keep on telling his master, his spiritual father, as the Lord liveth and your soul liveth, I'll not leave you. And so he continued to follow the man of God from one town to another and going through the prophetic journey until they went across Jordan and until they were in the other place, and the man of God came to be received and to be corrected by horses of fire, horses and chariots of fire. And we saw the man of God look at him when he's taken away, and the mantle fell on him, and then he went back and he called on the God of his spiritual father, and the sea opened up for him to go across. And he went back with the power of his spiritual father. And we have seen that. And also we remember even our master and our God and Yeshua HaMashiach, even in his departure again, he departed in plain view of our apostolic leaders of the New Testament church, in plain view of our apostolic leader Paul, Peter, John, and the rest of the apostles. And it so happened. So what is our position? Our position is that our journey in God, we are finding that there have not been recent documented raptures not to be a success. We consider success when we keep on having raptures, many of them. We desire that many of us will go like that, transformed bodies, and enter into the realms of God. And that is our position. And we encourage you. And when we look even in the days of persecution, we still find brethren, we still find believers being persecuted. We still find them that will not deny the master, them that are now in our sight and prophetic sight of even the days of persecution. We see believers on a queue, and they're put on a queue. You go there at the head of it, you're being asked, do you deny him? Do you not deny him? If you don't deny him, they cut off your head. And we see brethren in that queue waiting for their moment, for them to be martyred. And as we look at that, we see them yearning, feeling like the queue is going slow, saying, when is my chance going to come? Because for us, it is glorious to die for the master. It is the greatest honor you can receive. Being martyred for his name is a great glory. And those who face even multiple martyrdoms, and we discussed it the other time when we made remarks on our brother Charles Kirk assassination, and we said we look and we yearn for multiple martyrdoms, where whatever they use to kill you doesn't succeed, that no weapon is fashioned enough that would succeed in eliminating you. Not only do we look forward to being martyred, but we look forward to a position and to a situation where even that weapon fashioned is not able to prosper against you. And we say it also with our declarations and with our words. We determine the saints have power over the death and the kind of death they have. They have to allow it. They have to make a declaration or say something that says it's okay for it to happen. If they say, I choose not, it will not happen to them. And you can find that in the book of Hebrew when he's listing all the mighty warriors and how they departed the earth. In the time of departure, they allowed it. They permitted those things to happen to them. And to us, our position is that it is of great honor to be a martyr. It is a great honor to carry the name of God to the end. It is the greatest privilege for God to give us his spirit and his stature, that we can stand strong for his name, and we can be able to carry forth with this testimony to the very end. We thank you so much for joining us. Those are our positions on the scene. We celebrate our brothers, even those who did not get it right. We love you. We appreciate you. We tell you, go back. Follow this master even deeper until we get it right. Let every day us be ready for his coming. Every day, let's make preparations for his coming by winning souls, by building his systems and by building his systems and his culture and his way of life, and building the lives of people around us to be as him. For he's coming for perfect pride. He's coming to find us prepared for his coming, manifesting all his glory and honor. We love you so much. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and thank you.